There's a decent pile of wood. It wraps around the front of the log splitter. So I'm gonna go rest a bit, and then I'm gonna stack this up. Hopefully, I have an idea to dry it soon. But I'll talk to you when I rest. I can see the log splitter again. It's quite a bit yet. I took a lunch break. Over there is the pile so far. I figured that's going to be the best place to put it to dry. Right in the wind all day long, right in the sun all day long. And it sort of looks good there. It's going to run along the fence line. I think it's going to look good there. It's not where it's going to stay all winter, but that's hopefully going to dry it out in time for us to use it this year. I got all the wood that was down here in this whole area and up in here. That's all done. That was a lot. And then I can start processing some more. I got a V-neck right there that I won't be able to split. So I left that one. And then I'm gonna have to start picking up in through here. I probably got about 3, 4, 5 full cord on the property just up front here. We'll see how it goes. That'll feel better when it's dried. Well, that's a little bit of wood, probably a cord. I've got 3 pallets down, and it's probably a full cord because it's only 2 rows. Although I cut my wood a little bit wider than most, but I left, you can't see it here so much, I left a good air gap in between for sun and wind to get in there. And that goes all the way through so that it'll dry faster. The sun is right down in there too, see? The sun is all the way down in there. That's perfect, that's what I want. Wind can flow around here and I can work from here easily. So it'll be ready for November. It'll be done by November, in my experience. Well, I'm gonna go have a coffee break, and I think that's enough physical labor for today. Still gaining my strength, and this is quite a feat for me, considering. Well, guys, I got a box in the mail through night. I have a rooster wanting to compete with me. I'm gonna have to chase him away. So, let's see what we have here. BSSV5 Desert Tan. Ooh, cool. Is that the color? Oh, neat. Cool, different color. Tactical flashlight. Ooh, sharp edges. That is definitely a tactical light. And we got some instructions. Oh, neat. Look at that. This is truly a tactical. Anti-glare lens. And we got our typical through night accessories. We've got a USB port replacement cover. We've got some spare gaskets in here. And probably a switch cover. That bird is going to drive me insane. And we've got a shirt clip. Charging cable. They give you everything you need with through night. And a sheath. So, slip your belt through, clip it onto a carabiner, pretty good. Interesting. So this one, it seems to be a standard now with Through Night. This one has a lockout mode and now a double lock. This has a tail switch and a side switch. So if it's in lockout mode, press and hold the button and you get your Firefly. So now it's going to work normal. And if you get it into Firefly and long press, you're going to go into lockout mode. Alright, now it won't turn on anymore. And while it's in lockout mode, you can single click the tail switch and now it's double locked. So that is really cool. Now it's double locked. To undo double lock, you do the opposite. Press the tail switch and then hold and long press the side switch and you're back in Firefly. Now it's working normal again. I noticed, interesting, there's an LED on there, and when let me see, get it into Firefly, get it into lockout mode, and then press the tail cap. Sure is. Well, I paused a minute ago because I noticed a very faint red glow on there. And then when I press the tail cap again, is it glowing or no? No, it turned off. Interesting. Very, very, very faint red glow. That's very interesting. To show you, it's in double lockout mode. Huh. Cool. So just messing around, I wondered about this lens. So this comes off, and then you've got the lens can screw on. And there you've got your anti-glare. Well, that's sort of cool looking. So there's your tactical anti-glare mode. Really neat. And there's your defensive bevels on the edge there. This has a unique function, another unique function. Let me get this off here. To get the turbo, in emergency, press the tail cap. That is cool. So now you got your wicked little bevels on the end, an instantaneous turbo. Oh, look at that cool pattern. Instant turbo, which is a crazy whopping 2,676 lumens. That is insanely bright. The next mode is high, so we'll turn this on, and you can cycle through the modes by holding the side button. Low, medium, high. Okay. Let's go up to high. That is 1,413 lumens, which is also no joke. I'm sitting outside in daylight, and that gives you an idea how bright that thing is. Bring it on down to medium, and that's 355 lumens, which is still quite impressive, especially being outdoors like this. Quite impressive. Bring it on down to low again. Now here we've got 29 lumens, and that'll last for 53 hours. 53 hours. That's crazy. And of course my favorite for tactical, long press, and you get your Firefly, which is 0.3 lumens, which is great for in a tent as a nightlight. Use it in a nightlight for your child's bedroom. I love that. It is enough to see by in the dark and prevent being seen in emergency or survival situation. And that'll last for 50 days. So literally, if you're using it 8 hours a night, every night, it'll be up to, what, 3 months? No, sorry, up to 6 months. I would say probably if you're using it 8 hours a day, that is crazy amount of time. I love the Firefly on these. And then there's strobe, which is 1200. When this is on, double click for turbo from any mode or hit the tail cap, and then triple click for strobe. And then just click back to get you back in normal mode again. This little handheld convenient light has a reach of 255 meters. That is almost 200, that's roughly 255 yards. It's almost the same. That is a crazy distance for a light this size. Really crazy. Impact resistance to 1.5 meters and waterproof up to 2 meters. We will be putting that through the test later on, guys. I do like, of course, with through night, when it's on, there is a little light indicator that tells you the status of charge. The through night flashlights generally come fully charged, and blue, which is showing now, is anywhere between 21 to 100% charge. Once it gets down to red, it's between 11 and 20% charge. When it's flashing red, it's below 10%, and it's time to get it charged up quickly. Well, guys, watch for this final field test and review, which will be coming soon in a separate video. I'm going to carry on with my day, and I'm going to be having some fun with this thing. Well, that is one of the sharpest defensive edges I've seen. That is absolutely made for self-defense. Really good. Alright, guys, check it out. I'll put the links down below, and go get yourself one now. Well, guys, here in the garage, I have cluttered up my workbench with all of my tools that were hanging around, and I'm getting stuff off the floor. So my workbench is pretty much loaded right now. Some of these things were on the floor, and I have been insulating the back wall in between working on firewood out front and other projects. I have been picking at this slowly, because this back wall of the garage still was a garage, and it was loaded with garden tools, yard tools, fence posts, stakes, and everything that would fit in a garage. Weed whackers, there's one over here. So I got myself a little bit of floor space to work in, very little, and I've been stripping stuff off the walls. I've got things hanging on the walls over there. And that's how every single, every second or so, 2x4. Why did I forget I have to build another tiny house? They had nails in them to hold stuff up, which was great for a garage. But this is supposed to be a workshop this winter. So, I just wanted to share with you, I cannot record in here. There's no room. I've got 24 inches to work with. Literally 24 inches of space to work in here. And I hope to get this back wall done and then build the shelving and the workbenches so I can get more stuff off the floor and start using this as a wood shop once more. So, there's insulation here, insulation there, there's insulation there, there's insulation everywhere, surrounded by tools. There's my bandsaw I'm leaning on, my paneling that I saved out of that mobile home a year or two ago. Anyway, just wanted to share what I've been doing behind the scenes, quietly and hidden. There's no way to get a camera in this corner, and I'm going to keep plugging at it. And that's it for today, guys. Please do like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. You never know what I'll be doing tomorrow. And please do check out Michigan Prospectors. I got some cool and exciting videos there in prospecting, rock hounding, and mining for different rocks and minerals and gemstones and gold. Check out my Patreon account, guys, for special and unique giveaways and video clips shared nowhere else. Talk to y'all later.